Another
Welcome,
part from
everybody.
back from the ashes.
Yes, everybody, to No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Since the second game is coming, what better time than now to start the first one?
Well, yeah, we technically did an entire run of this, but it was lost in the ages.
Not
So
only
we
that,
instead of trying to recovering it or anything, we said, fuck it, let's redo it
No,
again.
no, no,
not
no, the
only
thing
that,
is,
not only that, but
about
it
a
was back
third of
from.
it, about a third of it was lost. So yeah.
And besides, originally Glimpse wasn't a part of it, so instead he's gonna experience it firsthand on his
Nah,
own.
yeah,
Get ready for get ready for quizzes such as magical people, disappearing mums, butchered Welsh accents, and much more.
we
Yay.
apologize, folks, but, well, if I were the one doing the Welsh accent, you probably wouldn't be annoyed.
It's okay. The game is.
I still don't
All
get...
right.
Oh, wait.
All right, so Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch is a JRPG made by Level 5, and it's their 10th anniversary game. Basically, a game that they made specifically to celebrate their 10th anniversary of the company. Specifically, a game that they were passionate about making.
Now,
Specifically across all of Ghibli.
Now, some things some people may not know, this game is actually kind of an enhanced port of a DS game.
Yeah.
Go figure. Basically, originally, this was a game called Ni no Kuni, I believe Shadar Wrath of something.
No, the original version was called Ni no Kuni Dominion of the Dark Djinn.
Ah, yeah. The Dark Djinn being Shadar.
Yeah.
And we start off with Lion King!
That would be your character, Dwibs.
Oh, fun fact, this character
Oh
is
boy,
actually...
I can't wait to start butchering the Welsh accent.
Fun fact, this
You're
character...
off to a fantastic start.
Fun fact, this character is actually voiced by a Harry Potter veteran.
Yeah.
I still don't get you, though, Dwibs.
Beautiful.
How is it that...
Beautiful, innit?
You know, I still don't get it, Dwibs. How is it that...
Proper tidy.
You know, there's one thing I don't get, Pedro.
Yeah, what is it?
Why is it that I, an American, am able to do a better Welsh accent than Dwibs, a Britishman, and Shiroi, an actual Welsh woman?
Well, Jova, I'm probably gonna sound very generic here, but maybe some of your ancestors were actually whales.
Oh, yeah. I have some Welsh ancestry way up the blood tree. I also have some Native Americans.
anyway.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Anyway,
This game was
give your-
originally
yeah,
announced.
there you go, go
This
ahead.
game was originally announced in 2008, and it completely took everybody by surprise. But wait, a level 5, sorry, a Studio Ghibli JRPG.
Because you know who hates video games.
Yeah, Hayao Miyazaki is notorious for hating video games.
Of course, then
so
again,
it was amazing that I mean, he knows, of course, as a reputation for being incredibly easy to convince people to work with him. He
Well,
did it for Takumi as well.
I wouldn't say
Like,
that.
come on.
I wouldn't say that it's
What?
easy for him because, well, I wouldn't say it's easy for him, but he's very clever, definitely.
Well, he managed to convince Takumi to return to his attorney, and he was dead set on not doing it.
Oh, I agree, but I'm not saying that it was easy for him.
Anyway,
Didn't
And yes,
Well,
the
and
music
did
is.
they say that the reason that they agreed is because of Hino's passion and also the fact that they
Yeah, he took. Yeah, he and his staff came to Studio Ghibli and presented the game to everybody there, and everybody was very impressed and got on board with the idea.
If I recall correctly,
Also, the music
one
is
of
done by Joe
interviews-
Hisaishi, the Japanese John Williams.
If I
So
recall
according to that.
correctly, one of the interviews also stated that originally the people from Studio Ghibli didn't know they were in for a game's introduction.
No. No, they didn't.
Clever Hino.
we
clever.
start at Motorville.
Our protagonist's hometown, Motorville. And yes,
The
here we
city
are.
of Motorville. Oh wait.
Whoa.
And
the
of course,
sequel
we
to
start with
Kiki's
Studio
Del-
Ghibli's beautiful. And of course, we start with Studio Ghibli's beautiful hand-drawn animation.
Wow, the sequel to Kiki's Delivery Service is looking pretty good. Oh wait, that's right, this is a video game. But seriously, this locale looks like it would fit right in well with Kiki's Delivery Service. Or Kiki's Pizza Delivery Service. Wait.
You know, guys, the only hope I got of maintaining my Welsh accent or an attempt at one is just to talk the whole commentary like it.
Anyway, Tio, it's
Dwebs,
fun.
please no, Dwebs. That
Anyway.
would be...
Anyway, Tio, it's funny you brought up that Fury, since, you know, I do have some Welsh heritage. I also have some Italian heritage as well.
Anyway, moving on. This is our
We all have
protagonist,
different
Oliver.
heritages. We all have different heritages of some kind.
And this is his best friend, Phil. That's calling him right there.
Use...
He's not allowed to stay. Yeah, we know.
No. No, press the R2 button to walk.
Actually, Dwibs, you'd be surprised. There's actually a game that's stupid.
Have you
enough
read
to do
anyone? Have you read anyone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, I forgot.
Is it really what I think it is?
It's okay.
All right, all right. Let's just pay attention here because we're about to see an important scene in a moment.
So what do we do
So
now? What else? We take her for a spin tonight.
basically, there's Oliver and Philip are passionate about cars, and they're trying to test their new car tonight.
And
Tonight,
yes,
Oliver tests out a car. Philip wrecks it, and some Welsh trippy person comes in.
and yes, audience, I'm officially stating my theory now. I have the feeling that Phil is going to have some relation to that crazy glasses guy who showed up in that preview for No Kuni 2.
Maybe we'll see.
I mean, hey, if I was able to call the fact that David Cage's next game would be, well, you know, that.
Hold on, Jova.
Hang on.
And here's our villain, the White Witch.
Well, one of them, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, maybe we shouldn't consult crystal balls. They tend to be awfully faulty.
There's our main villain, the bird.
Of course. But not voiced by Gilbert Godfrey, sadly.
Depends on your point of view.
So yeah, the first thing you'll notice with Ni no Kuni is that this is one of the most beautiful looking games ever created. The artists at level 5 have long proven that they're masters at the cell shading art style, and this is pretty much them showing how perfect they've gotten at it, because these graphics perfectly capture Studio Ghibli's trademark visual style.
And it still looks beautiful now.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this.
Are we playing the PS... Oh, wait, no. Was there a PS4?
No, so only
Nah.
PS3.
It's only on, this game is only on the PS3 as of now.
I wonder if they'll bring it to Steam since they're bringing the sequel to Steam.
Probably. They did it for the
It's
export
yeah.
there when the sequel came out, so who knows.
It's probably on their to-do list. Alright, so let's go back home with the groceries. Also, this music is absolutely beautiful.
I actually forgot about the English voice of Oliver.
Oliver is voiced by a natural 10-year-old kid.
No, I just remember, it's been actually a lot of time since I played again. God damn it. Time flies.
Say, Mom. Did you say something, sweetie? You're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
And you're sounding awfully British for someone who should be American.
To practice for my concert.
Let's just say, Dwibs, believe it or not, there's a reason for that. Let's just say her accent is actually. Let's just say her accent is actually a clue.
Dwibs, you
something.
sounded like me all of a sudden.
So wait, I can sound like Shiwai and Jova?
Without even doing anything for the latter one, apparently.
And look at this. And look at this. For like a half of a second, I was actually able to make someone eat something without it looking awkward, which is really hard to do in
Yeah.
models.
Thanks for breakfast, Mom.
Jesus.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
at least it's not as bad as trolling Central Park.
Sweetie, you be good now. I will.
What's the plot twist? She's from Stoke.
How nice. Don't worry, Dwebs, you'll see. Alright, Joe.
There's that typical level 5-ish text box sound.
Ha, school schmool. Today's a special day, kiddo.
Weird, you think...
Today's the day our dream machine finally rolls off of the drawing board and into the streets of Motorville.
Oh boy, I can't wait! When can I see it?
Well there, cowboy, not so loud. Don't forget, this is our secret.
No one can ever know about the body.
Hey, dum-dum, you didn't tell your mom about it, did you?
She's only right behind you, you know.
Oh no, I did not. I asked her if she was busy, and she said she has concert practice, so she'll be in bed real early.
Perfect. Then tonight's the night. You still in, kiddo?
Sure I am. Tonight at your garage. I'll be there. One other benefit of doing this remastered and different, now our voice acting's a lot better than it was back then. And consistent. Because back then it
And
started...
now our audio quality is a lot better too.
You know, at this point I'm wondering if we should also redo our Sonic Unleashed one with better audio quality.
No, thank you.
Kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm good.
She must be asleep by now. Nito, she's out like a light.
Or did he gas the room or something?
No.
Now's my chance. I have to get to Phil's garage.
So yeah, what I like about Oliver from the beginning, okay, press triangle to open the main menu. Okay, but what I like about Oliver right from the beginning is that even though he's, as we're gonna learn later on, the pure-hearted chosen one, he's actually not exactly a choir boy. Like he like a real kid, he will actually sneak out on and disobey her mom at some point in some circumstances. So that's already a good way to make the kid more believable.
Not just that. Well, I'm not sure if it counts as level 5 not level 5, but Studio Ghibli tradition. But Oliver is actually a very, very humble protagonist. He never brags about his powers or what he has to do, and he tends to help people even by accident, not even because the plot demands it.
Basically, it was back when this game first came out, JRPGs were kind of at that phase where they were all over the anime cliche stereotypes, Cloud knockoff shit like that. So a JRPG protagonist who's a kid, like an innocent little kid, was such a breath of fresh air when this game first came out.
Yeah, not even kidding, Dweebs. When Yoko Taro made Nier, he made it specific to satirize, deconstruct that cliche. But on.
Oh, pay attention to this. That's globally important.
I think it's just good.
The bad favor.
Hold on, Dwebs. Phil actually agrees with you.
What is it with that? What kept you, Slowpoke?
Sorry, my mom just wouldn't go to bed. So, is it
These are the two new replacement presenters for Top Gear.
Yes.
Let's not count the fact that there are minors trying to drive a vehicle, but moving on.
Well, remember, if there's one thing Ghibli loves to do is young people trying to build motor mechanic vehicles.
Yeah, true. Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli has always been fan of motor porn, pretty much, with either car or plane.
Basically, they want to become mechanics when they grow up.
It looks like Brom from the front.
So Oliver gets to do the test drive. Oh, actually, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but he will. All right, so let's. Okay, there's nobody around. We should take her outside now.
So, Phil, who gets to drive first?
All right, there we go. Let me see now.
Shotgun!
Tell you what, kiddo. If you run down the street and make sure the coast is clear, I'll let you go first.
Let me guess, he runs to the car and drives off.
Oh, you mean that? Oh boy. Okay, wait right here.
Don't worry, Dwebs. Your hunger for death will be satiated soon.
Scary Mary.
You know, the girl who was spying on us before, I swear that kid is cracked.
She's not as bad as
See?
moaning...
There she is again. I'll bet that Telltale goes straight to her olds. There you go, Dwebs.
She's not as bad as Moaning Myrtle. She wouldn't do that.
Now, the worst brain in Myrtle does just go...
What are you, sweet on her or something? Go check out the front already.
She can't tell her parents because her parents are dead. Sure thing, Phil. I'll be right back. BRB!
Well, you a little shit all
All right, let's check. The coast is clear.
This would have been a perfect place to... Oh, never mind. The sequence is too short.
Alright. The coast is clear. I better go tell Phil. Don't go.
Yeah.
What? Huh?
Bring!
Dad, please, Oliver. Don't go.
Hello, little girl, and who are you?
Who are you?
Potina?
And of course, in true Studio Ghibli tradition, his reaction is... meh. To a glowing little girl.
Well, he did.
That would be my reaction too if I just saw someone just telling me, "Why are you doing this like that?"
Well, to be fair, it's only a little girl. It's not like it's an extraordinary fantasy being.
She had green hair and she was glowing, though.
Yeah, this is a secret tie into Kid Icarus.
So yeah, the girl at the window, they actually nicknamed her Starry Mary.
Starry Mary.
Okay.
Don't worry, Oliver. I'm sure that girl won't be important. Don't worry. Move on.
Yeah.
Oh, pay attention. This is important.
But unfortunately for him, his light is yet a mere candle in the black
I believe you are unfamiliar with the term "the boy who lived." Prophecies can sometimes actually work, you know.
Yeah.
I keep imagining him as Oliver Twist, who'll be singing through Glorious Food in a few minutes.
Well, it's funny you
Alright,
mention that, Dwibs, but we'll talk about that
So,
later.
yeah. The White Witch decided it's time to kill Oliver.
Wow, she just cuts right to the chase.
Oh.
Apparently,
Well,
so
at least ain't wasting time.
the parrot is apparently doing something we don't know yet. I love the White Witch's design in particular. Like, I love how the fact that she has a mask, we don't know what's behind in the.
Well,
and then the cape is awesome. Oh yeah, yeah, it is.
wow, her cape, it's like...
Yoshiaki Momose is a fantastic character designer.
Her cape, it reminds me of, shoot, what's her name from Gen 6 to you?
Oh,
You remember the gym leader who has a cape that looks like it has the cosmos in it? In Gen 6?
Rosalina also has that.
Well, she has it under her dress. I'm talking about the one who has it in her cape in Pokemon.
I forgot.
Dwibs?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, so it looks like Mom found us out.
Busted.
You're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early, huh?
Oh shit.
Little
I
shit!
see she's not the oblivious parent that a lot of teenagers in fiction have.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because level 5 made fun of oblivious parents in Miracle Mask.
Woo!
Is that one who kept losing her daughter every...
You know,
the woman who kept losing her daughter.
you know, somewhere Bonnie is lost in a big city right now, wondering where her mom is
Yeah.
to.
Poor Bonnie.
Yep, she's still getting along.
It's weird because first child says she ex, Bonnie still ex more grown up than her
safety
actual mom.
first.
Take it slow to start with, okay? Got it! Alright.
Some say he has a weird-shaped helmet,
Oh boy.
and
here we
others
go.
say he has a English-sounding mum even though he's American. All we know is it's called Oliver. And he's off.
We have liftoff! Whoa!
So it
He's
turns
now
out.
free of the corner.
Oh, okay, hold on. And there you go. That's what the parrot did. It fucked up the car. Jesus.
Maybe doing a test by the river wasn't a good idea.
Well, sorry guys, game's over.
God, that water animation.
Well, it's kind of a bit hard to concentrate on that when someone's dying in it. Oh, that water animation, someone's dying in it. It's so
You need to
awesome.
appreciate the
It's like,
details.
he's dying, but he's dying
Dwibs,
with
Dwibs,
people.
Dwibs,
He's
remember,
happy to die.
Dwibs, remember the crossover, that glorious fire animation. Yes, someone's apparently getting burned to death, but dear lord, that glorious fire animation. That's level 5 for you.
Alright.
Oliver, wake up.
I dreamed my last name was Twist and I had a British accent.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry. I swear, if I'd known, I never would have.
Don't be silly, Phil. What about your car?
That hunk of junk, I can make another one in no time. Well, I think you two have had quite enough excitement for one day. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Phil?
Must have twisted my ankle back there.
Whatever will you children get up to next?
Allie!
Allie?
Are you okay?
Mom? What's wrong?
Heart attack?
Did have a weak heart.
Yeah, she has a weak heart. Jesus Christ.
So, Dwibs.
That's not gonna scar all over. Oh, is it?
So go to your fan page.
So,
level 5, go to
Dwibs.
your fan page.
Dwibs, about Oliver being over Twist, well,
He's an orphan as well. There you go.
Mom. Be okay. I know you will.
So yeah, now Oliver has to live with the fact that inadvertently he killed his own mom. Are you having fun yet, kids?
Because, like, you see, kids, if you disobey your parents, they'll die.
Hino Motomura, the director, said that one of the things that they wanted was to have a story about a child dealing with grief, and they thought what's one of the worst things that can happen to a child while losing their mom?
They couldn't just let a pet die or something. No, they gotta kill their mom.
Let's just say Shiroi, Gary Whitta's tried that kind of shit, and it didn't work very well. You humans enjoy emotions and shit.
The internet.
But does the internet exist in this part of the world?
Probably not at this point, no.
Remember. Oh, here's a cape. Notice her cape,
Yeah.
kids. What in the next shot? Yes, apparently she has the whole universe in her cape.
Yep. That's a cape. That's a real cape.
Well, to be honest, as cool as that cape is, I'd still rather have an invisibility one.
This is actually the very first scene that was shown in the original reveal trailer back in 2008. So now Miss Layla has to take care of him.
I believe you showed me up to the ending of this scene of the game before we actually did the initial commentary.
Probably, it's been a while since that happened.
Kitty!
You'll just have to wait until dinner, Timmy told him. Oh, it's so sad. He's been in there 3 whole days now.
That milk was from like 3 days ago.
Please pay attention to the scene.
Mommy starts her new job today, but she's asked someone very special to take care of you. Mommy spent a long time making him. I'm sure he'll look after you very well.
You're an interest.
Be good while Mommy's away, okay?
Yes. Don't worry, dear. Mother will always be here, for sure.
Something wrong, sweetie?
Yeah. Mommy, what is this thing?
Just come back soon, okay?
It's a plot MacGuffin, my dear. You'll see what it's good for eventually.
Always be together.
A what?
You'll see.
God damn it!
Why, Hino? Why?
Such a happy start we're off to, eh, guys?
Well, to be fair, Shiroi, Ghibli does this as well, so I'm pretty sure he was mimicking that.
Oh boy, here we go.
And here we go. What is sure to be Dwebs' favorite character? I'm calling it.
One of my favorite, like, sidekicks.
I'm gonna. As far as I'm concerned, this is the best JRPG companion ever. Tidy.
I'm free.
This next scene coming up is beautiful.
You just witnessed the rebirth of Drippy, Lord of the Fairies.
Who?
Drippy, Lord of the Fairies, I said, didn't I?
Drippy.
That's right, and I'm sick to the teeth of you snivelling and moaning. A proper crybaby bunting you are. 3 days, man. I've been crying for 3 whole days.
Wait, is that Dwebs secretly?
You're a big boy, man. 3 days, and you're not.
But I'm from Stoke. This guy sounds like he's from Cardiff.
You're a bit flummoxed, a wee bit lost for words. Not to worry, man. I got all the answers. Oh, but prepare yourself. Explaining all this is going to take a while. Ready?
And I love Drippy's theme, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Stay that way, okay? Take you far, it will.
All right.
Stefan Rodri, that's Drippy's actor.
Sit down. You gotta learn something.
Okay.
See, it's like this, see? What it is there's more worlds out there than this one by here. There's what you might call parallel worlds, see? They're like worlds along by this side of you.
Here's the twist that you didn't knew. Stephen Hawking was actually right all along.
That's quick, and I...
Jesus Christ, my Welsh accent's better than yours.
There's a proper bad apple trying to upset the peace of both our worlds, see? Ta-da! The the Dark Djinn, his name is, and what he did was he took over people's hearts and spread war and ruin all over our world. Tried to stand up to him, I did, and he turned me into a flipping doll and kicked me out of our world and into yours, the rotter.
Well, Stefan Rodri is from Swansea, actually.
And poof, the curse was lifted. Just
Oh.
like that. Which makes me think
There you
you
go.
must be the one we fairies call
So there you go. The reason the reason his tears healed Drippy back from his dull state is that apparently the fact that he was able to bring Drippy back to normal makes him think that he's the chosen one, because only the pure-hearted one would be able to have that power.
Correct, man. It's a big responsibility, I know, but you'll be all right, especially with me to help you.
Oh, I love this this scene that's coming right there.
Yep.
Oh, want me to ask properly?
Ah, here you go.
Fair dues.
Fair dues.
Dues.
Pure-hearted one, will you please come and save our world?
No.
No.
Sorry, I must have misheard you. What did you say? Go on once more, but louder.
I won't do it. I mean, I can't do it.
This is why they say never work with children. Yes, sir. That's how this
Come on, it's like you never played a JRPG in your life, man.
works. Just how these things are done. It's tradition. How am I supposed
Yeah, it's tradition. Come on.
read a story in his life?
But I don't know anything about your
Uh,
world,
Like this here.
and I just can't right now.
Not because your mom dropped dead.
Jeez, well, when you put it bluntly like that, pretty blunt, aren't you, Drippy?
I haven't got all day.
Okay.
But okay, it's okay. Drippy actually has a good reason for him to go.
Let's see now. Blimey. It can't be. But then it can't be a coincidence neither.
What is it?
The great sage Alicia. Then we might just be able to save your mum.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You ready for another earful?
Yeah.
All right.
The souls of people in your world and my world are connected, which means people from over by here have another version of themselves over by there, called a soulmate, see? And people with soulmates can even look like each other. Now, your mum, well, she shared a soul with the great sage Alicia. A proper talent she was.
Huh? So my mom was a sage?
Well, her soulmate was a sage, but yeah.
Well, Alicia tried to take on the Dark Djinn, but his power was too much for her, and he trapped her in this dark jewel called the Soul Snare. When that happened, then the link between hers and your mum's souls would have been cut off. But if you could free Alicia, it just might fix the link, and who knows, it might even bring your mum back.
Is that really true?
I can't be sure now, but it's possible, yeah.
At least it's a plan.
So yeah, Drippy actually gives Oliver one last shred of hope.
You've been a doll this whole time.
Oh, very well observed, Oliver.
Good question, lad. It's like this, see? I'm not the only fairy. Even though I was stuck by here, my buddies were keeping me abreast of all the goings on.
Abreast?
Butties.
Butties. My bacon butties were
I was
me
sending my lordly
Jack.
orders back over there too, having them spotted.
Well, considering he's Welsh, he would know.
What is it?
I'll do it. I'll come to your world. I'll come with you and save my mom.
There you go. See, now that you get, now we can get this JRPG started.
Our world, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Tidy, we better get going then.
Tidy.
But how do we get to you?
So yeah, as you can probably see, Dwibs, if Oliver's the soul of the story, Drippy is definitely the wit.
Magic. Go and have a dig around in the fireplace. There's something hidden there, so nosy Parkers won't find it.
Why would anybody hide something? in
And
a
we're
house?
gonna go to a whole island of these things.
Yes.
Anglesey.
Basically, Dwibs, eventually we'll travel to the land where Drippy comes from, and we'll meet all sorts of Welsh fairies.
And
See-
that I believe was a PS3 exclusive, right?
Well,
This
actually,
game, yes.
actually, no, what I said in there, because considering it's from Gavin and Stacey, more like Barry Island.
What could be hidden in a place like this?
No,
Oh,
what I meant
oh,
about the fairy
There you go.
island.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
you're
Dwibs,
right, anyway.
check this out.
Burn in there.
Oh, hold on, this one.
Book, the wizard's companion laughs in the face of fire. Wouldn't be much of a spell book if it didn't, now would it?
I guess, yeah. So there you go. Here's the first Harry Potter parallel spellbook.
This is a spell book?
That there is the wizard's companion, the fount of all wizarding knowledge.
The wizard's companion.
It must be the Welsh school in Hog. It must be the Welsh counterparts of Hogwarts.
You obtain the wizard's companion. Go ahead.
Now listen up. I'm going to teach you what's what in that wizard's companion of yours. And it begins. If you want to have a read of it, press triangle to open the main menu. You just see it down the bottom right up there. Then you just need to choose with X and you can leaf through the wizard's companion to your heart's content.
All right, sounds simple.
Take a minute or two to have a skim of a few pages, eh? You look like a smart lad, so I'm sure you'll soon do it.
Cool.
Just as I will, hopefully with his accent. Oh, I almost forgot. The first thing you have to do when you get your hands on the wizard's companion is to make a pledge. You need a vow that you do all you can do to be worthy of being a wizard.
You're a wizard, Ollie.
Yeah, literally.
Don't look so flippin' worried. It's not hard. All you have to do is write your name in the book of an open, honest heart.
Wait, lot of heart? Oh wait, no, honest heart.
And you don't even have to write all of it if you don't want. You can write bunting, crybaby, whatever you like. The important thing is that you mean it.
All right.
Okay, so let's see. F-U-C-K space.
Go on, scribble your name down.
All right, so we can write and like.
Let's see.
The name doesn't.
Not bad.
Whatever name you write, it doesn't change anything. It's just there for the gist of, for the shit of it. So I'll just put the default one.
Let's see. S-H-I-R-O-I space X
You have taken the wizard's pledge and are now privy to the timeless wisdom of the wizard's companion.
Space D-W-I-B-S.
Jova, do you really have to ship right now?
Sure, I knew exactly what that meant, but I'm guessing Dwibs was none the wiser until you said that.
I can spell.
Well, what's your excuse, Dwibs?
Well, Oliver, you wouldn't be much of a wizard without a wand, right, Dwibs?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if the wand chooses the wizard in this game.
Not in this one. It's different.
Understand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Word.
Yeah, you crybaby.
I mean, seriously.
Righto, time to find ourselves a magic wand.
I mean, seriously. It's like you lost your own mother. You mean there's one hidden somewhere around here? Like the spellbook?
Ha! You're having a laugh if you think I'm going to make it that easy, man. What do you think I am? Made of wizarding equipment?
Yes?
No!
You're a magical talking fairy doll.
No, this one's going to be a little more difficult, but all journey on my world is to hunt for the soul snare, among other things. So why don't you treat this as a warm-up? The Easter egg hunt before the wild goose chase, if you will.
Okay.
But, huh? Okay, I guess. What have I gotten myself into?
The thing is, I never brought one with me.
Well, fuck.
I mean, look at me. The price of my livability is my small stature, innit?
Bad touch.
I'm just supposed to carry a flipping book, man. Any more, I'd even crushed.
Okay,
I guess
worst touch.
I guess that makes sense.
So even fairies tell lies, huh?
Of course they do. Us fairies are incorrigible liars. Anyway, no point crying over spilled milk. Let's find ourselves a substitute, shall we?
Let me tell you right now, Shiroi, fairies are the equivalent of Welsh people, so is that true?
That's stereotyping, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you can find something brown and sticky, like maybe a stick, we might just be able to muddle through.
Okay. You're sure a stick will work?
Do you think I'm sending you up the garden path or something? Fine, I'll give you a hand. Follow me.
I think.
Well, you did just admit that you guys are incorrigible liars, so excuse me if I'm a bit hesitant.
I think it's similar. I think it's kind of like how it is in Harry Potter, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But in this one, the stronger the wand, the more spells you can make. You can't cast.
And not really with Harry Potter. No,
it's way too flipping big.
Yeah.
We have something like that in it. Why don't we go and have a look by over there?
Oh, but
thankfully,
don't.
Harry Potter doesn't have stuff like power level because.
Tio, are you forgetting about the freaking Elder Wand?
But that was a very special case. The ones in general are supposed to be just
get yourself one of these.
I'll just say the Elder Wand is way too confusing for its own good.
Sorry, now's not really the time, is it?
The only things that
this
really
music.
affect the wands in conjunction with the wizards in Harry Potter is, you know, the whole wand chooses you thing. They mean that in a literal sense.
That is until
Yeah.
book 7, where wands can apparently just choose a different owner right on the fly.
Well, actually,
None-
that was Elder Wand, and you had to kill its owner.
Well, sure.
Notice
well,
the detail
oh,
in the
sorry.
background. You can actually see that old lady right there in the top right corner cleaning the.
The
Look
street,
up at the
yeah.
top left of the main menu and you'll see your bottomless bag.
Of course. Anyway, sure, I remember.
I borrowed this from From Software. I hope they don't mind.
You'll find all your items nicely sorted into different categories. That's handy. Use R1 and R1 just to between the categories. Of course, there ain't much to see at the moment, but when you got loads of stuff, you'll be glad out of order, innit?
Remember, Shiroi, Hermione also got Bellatrix's wand, and Ron got someone else's wand, too.
Anyway, next time you pocket a tidy item, be sure to
That's
have
true.
a closer look at it in your bottomless bag.
What was that?
Your bottomless bag.
No, I'm asking
you
about
meant
what the
Shiroi.
Welsh woman said.
I said that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Joey's okay. The bottomless bag is now accessible from the main menu.
Joe Hisashi's
Hisashi is the-
soundtrack
is, of
is
course-
quite pretty good, I'll say.
Joey Hisaishi is, of course, regarded as the John Williams of Japan. He's done, and he has his own personal Steven Spielberg in Hayao Miyazaki. And this score was also performed by the Tokyo Philharmonic Orchestra, who also performed the orchestral music for Kingdom Hearts 2 and Sonic Unleashed.
Oh, Pedro, speak of Joe Hisashi, how about we tell him about that little fun story about the deadline he had when it came to this game?
Actually, Joe, we're gonna comment on that extra anyway, so we can
Well,
save
actually,
it
it
for now.
wasn't really a deadline. It's more of what he did.
it's no use.
You're not wrong, Bunton. Alright, we better spread up then. Bunton, the search like.
All right, sounds like a plan.
I'll go and take another quick look round your house. You stay by here and help us side search, okay?
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, a wand.
And so my butching of the
Okay.
Welsh accent pulls us
Brown
well.
and sticky, brown and sticky.
Well, the original playthrough, I was the one doing Oliver. Sorry, I was the one doing Drippy, and I wasn't doing that much better. Don't worry about that.
Is this me?
Yes.
Oliver?
Right. Yeah, man.
Oh, it's you, Palatena, from when she was younger.
A lot
Who's that
younger.
girl?
Wait, does that mean that she's gonna grow up to be Lightning then?
Oh God. Ugh.
Right, can
Only
we kill
Ara.
this child now before it begins?
We met before.
Oh my god, it's even worse because, like Palatena, Lightning became a god.
Really,
Hold
sorry,
on.
Oliver.
What?
Eh?
Me. I'm sorry. I couldn't save her.
What?
I don't.
There was nothing you could do, Luke. I mean, little girl.
I wanted to save her. I really.
No, please don't flash me.
Please, I don't want to go to jail!
Hey, where did you go?
Ollie boy.
Well, that happened.
Thin air.
Mr. Drippy, she disappeared again.
Huh? Who did?
That strange girl. That's the second time she tried to talk to me.
Was that a girl? Where? You're right about strange. I can't see her any flipping where.
So my delusions cannot see my other delusions.
Disappeared into thin
I need help.
Oh yeah, here we go. I love this one.
I want to ask you,
Oh, yeah.
There is? Sure, go ahead.
do you mind it? You know, having a sidekick like.
Huh? A sidekick? Who do you mean?
Crikey, that's cool. Who do you mean?
Wow. He actually wants to be the sidekick.
I mean me. I wanted to know if it was all right me joining you on your adventures, or if you were maybe wanting to trade me in for a younger, prettier model. But
I have no idea how your age even works, Mr. Drippy.
Well,
Oh, look at that.
Yes. It was on the ground, right where that girl was standing.
She obviously must have become the wand. It's like Linkara's gun, which is apparently a little girl.
It's a wand.
You mean it?
Yeah, that's actually real.
Yeah, don't ask.
Over here and take a look.
No, actually, it's explained later. But...
But it's got all
No, I was joking about the top of the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Is that how people ride in your world?
the runes are all faded. So
Huh.
it's lost a bit
What
of
is this old dead language that has a country with a name that can only be pronounced by a reporter on the TV?
The interesting thing is that much like in other, much like in other Japanese games, we actually do get to learn the language that's written in there if you go check the Wizard's Companion for it.
You obtained an old stick.
Well, it will have to do until we get a proper one.
You obtained an old stick. Now you can brave the underground with determination.
You need space to give it up.
But we're above ground.
Do we really need that much?
Well, we're going to a
Are we,
mystical
Shiroi?
world.
Are we?
And sure, this could easily be the sequel to Undertale. Overtale! That's actually an AU, by the way.
I
Whoa.
know it's a thing, and get your fan fiction out of here.
Oh, says the one who likes Glitch Tale.
Anyway.
That's not an AU, that's a what if.
Now, take me somewhere with plenty of space.
Right.
There's got to be somewhere around by here.
Well,
There's a difference, shut up.
both are fan
Alright.
fiction. Anyway,
All right,
let's go.
then. All right, guys. Now you're about to learn a specific rule about how magic works in this universe that actually would have been really useful for Harry and the gang if it worked like in their universe as well.
Okay.
Because instead of having a
Hey,
stupid
kid, get out of the road.
instead of having a stupid Illuminati society that tries to be very, very suppressive
There you go.
of the
Hold on.
muggles, this happens.
Apparently, normal people can't see. So there you go, Dibs. In this universe, Muggles can't see magic, so we're fine. We can just do spells, whatever.
Well, that is actually also true in Harry Potter in most instances.
Yeah,
Alright.
true.
They can't see the night boss.
And now, ladies and
It
gentlemen,
says
pretty
in the
animation.
Harry Potter books that if Muggles were to ever end up where Hogwarts is, they just see it as broken down industrial kind of thing.
Yeah. Not only that, but a lot of Muggles are
Hold
actually.
on, let me explain this, Jova. Unlike Harry Potter, where you recite the spell, in this one you just draw the rune that's in the Wizard's Companion's page of the spell. So there you go. You draw this rune with the wand, and spell is cast.
And that's also why you need the wand. It doesn't just function as a catalyst, but as a
pen.
invisible pen, basically. Air pen.
Ooh, pretty.
So I wonder.
Also, it's kind of a small thing, but I like this background thing here.
I love how the dog.
So apparently, normal humans cannot see magic, but dogs can.
It's a typical. Oh, that's one.
Let's get a shunt in, crybaby bunting. Hey, it's not bad work for a crybaby, this.
You will learn my name someday. I wonder what this looks like to people who, see them walking.
I'll stop calling you that when you learn my language, man.
Probably just saw you disappear.
And we're off to another world.
Hey, honey, did you just see that kid vanish into thin air?
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah. I guess it's not that weird. By the way, did you hear the Avengers are stopping by in town the next day?
And there we go. This is how we got here.
Simba!
Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me!
I'm getting deja vu!
So this is your world.
Ah, home at last. But there's a tidy way to go yet.
Hey, Mr. Drippy, that was
Port Merion?
Oh, that herd of elk. Enjoy your first encounter with the majestic wildlife of our mysterious world, did you?
Uh-huh.
Yes, its creature is wild and it wants to kill you.
Oh shit!
Oh, Nickers, where did he spring from?
Nickers.
It's
The big softy
it's an
from
Eevee
South.
that came
Is
out
it for a
wrong.
fight? Proper savage.
Let's run away!
No, use that stick you got.
Whack up a stick!
Yes.
Look lively, he's making his move.
Alright, here's our first battle.
Aw, he's adorable.
Yes, here is
His
so
name is
adorable. Wow, 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 wow,
And his
wow.
name is Ruff. Alright, time for Drip to teach us about the battle system.
Don't forget, buddy. Your pal Drippy took you through the basics of battle.
Take it away, Drippy boy.
Fine. First off, take a look at that green gauge by there. That shows you your health points.
Or HP for short.
The more HP you have, the healthier you are, but if you run out, you'll go unconscious. And see the blue gauge underneath that? That's your magic points, innit?
And P for short.
Don't worry about magic for now, man. Let's talk about beasties first, shall we? No, sorry, first. Fuck. You can see lots of information about them up here on the right. There's useful, eh?
Indeed.
It's like Pokemon, only not. The red gauge above shows you their HP. Get that down to nothing and you've won. And these speech bubble fingers down by here are the commands you can use in battle.
Speech bubble thingies.
Yeah. Well, that's not to be going on with. Try giving the order a smack of your stick.
There you go, kid.
My clue stick.
Just use the director buttons to select attack, confirm your choice of X, and Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
That is an expression.
That is an expression.
Righto, get cracking with the whacking.
Alright, let's do that then.
Enough with the slacking, let's get a whacking.
Okay, I propose we name this part Apologies to all Welsh people everywhere.
Come on,
Tidy.
Lives, you're
Or
not
should I
the
say
center of
nice?
all attention.
That's what they say when you find an enemy's weak spot or block a big attack, see?
Indeed, I'll explain more about this in the next part.
Oh, look at that. It's dropped something. You best pick it up, eh? That's what's known as a glim, Ollie boy. Enemies drop them in the heat of battle. Green glims like that, the one you just grabbed, will restore a few of your HP. And blue ones give you MP back instead. Same color as the gauge, see? Tidy!
Color-coded for your convenience.
Oh, and you can give your HP and MP boost with spells and items in it.
Alright. What in
Of course, you just have to take my word for that, with what you not having any of them all. Okie doke, that's enough from me. It's time for you to practice what I preach. Go on then, boy Bach. Give them what for.
Okay.
One thing that I like about Jorizashi's battle theme is that it defies the usual conventions of a battle theme. It sounds more like a classical piece of music, like something that Mozart would make. So it's
Or like
kind
a
of
fast roll, you see.
yeah.
Although,
Also-
to be fair, I don't think that this is the standard battle theme, this is the tutorial.
No, there's two battle themes. This is the first one, and later on it's a different version of this theme, but a little more
It
fast-paced.
split up, huh?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Hero Galaxy with a different boss themes.
Yeah. It's like I said, I mean, well, this is the tutorial battle theme. The actual battle theme sounds different. Well, the actual standard battle theme.
Sure, Mr. Drippy, but where are we going?
Well, first off, we need to get you a wand.
Oh, this one.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? That thing's about as magical as a flipping cabbage. You might just...
But hey, cabbages can be very magical. Like, seriously, just not this long I came across a pumpkin whose first word learned was clods.
Sorry.
Ding Dong Dell was just over by yonder, didn't I? Well, if we're very lucky, we might find a wand with a bit more oomph down by there.
Here's one with phoenix feather.
Really so hard to
Ah, and this is important backstory here.
Time was you couldn't move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive. He
Get
banned
it?
people from using it, see? Cursed anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Nah, he just has a giant cloak obscuring his face. He's totally not scary.
Folks brick it. Still, I'd rather be a doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted? Like, sad?
Worse than that, much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead. That's no way to live, man.
Well,
Christ,
unless they're
that's-
mostly dead.
That's dark.
Well, don't you see, Pedro? They're just mostly dead. There's a difference between dead and mostly dead. Please open their mouths so we can see.
It's not like people flipping in
That's one thing. I mean, Voldemort at least has the decency of killing people, whereas Shadar literally takes away their ability to feel.
hearted one. And the legends say that the pure heart
So in that case, Voldemort is more of a dear soul than
Okay, you're right.
Shadar.
Voldemort is still a fantastic villain. It's just that
Oh,
I find it interesting.
yeah. I agree. He's more merciful. Well, actually,
I
Pedro,
beg
yeah.
to differ, sorry.
Yeah, he has.
Depends on the perspective.
Outright kill them instead of leaving them in this awful limbo state.
Well, to be
So
fair,
yeah,
it's
we'll
kind of
go to
also
Ding Dong Dell to
stated.
get a better one.
It's kind of also stated in canon that he's the one who kills more so, whereas it's his underlings that use Imperio,
Alright, but-
especially her.
Ain't it beautiful, Ollie boy? Ah, it's good to be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, a world map. Keep in mind that this game came out in Japan in 2011. a year after Final Fantasy XIV, a year after Yoshinori Kitase, the producer of Final Fantasy XIV, tried to defend this piece of shit game by saying, world maps are impossible to do in HD, and yet 1 year later, Level 5 schools the JRPG giant at their own game.
And Dragon's Quest 8,
a battle, you'll be out for
And
the
it's
count.
beautiful,
So be careful, innit?
and they have beautiful music over it.
and
Oh, and there's a tiny little technique for you. If you sneak out behind monsters without them noticing, you can get the first hit in, giving you the upper hand.
and meanwhile, Dragon's Quest 8 was in the corner coughing. Ahem.
The only thing is, it works the other way around too. If a monster sneaks up on you, they'll be able to get the first hit in, the rotters.
That's a standard thing.
Typical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here. It's just a little something. Consider it a gift from the Lord High Lord of the Fairies.
Free loves of
The
white
water
bread.
looks great on the
Oh,
map.
yeah, that's another thing. Unlike other JRPGs where you have potions or tonics or something like that, in this one you just have normal everyday items like bread, milk, stuff like that.
Just have a munch of one when you're feeling a bit ropey, and you'll be right as rain in no time, man.
All right, now look at this world map. This looks like a painted background. This looks gorgeous.
But it was a kind of lit by Pedro, naughty boy. It needs a proper one at all, and that nubby thing in your hand is doing my flipping head in.
You also notice the little touches like cloud shadows, and you'll see some birds flying sometimes.
Yeah.
See that big castle to the north? That's Ding Dong Dillis. I reckon we'll find ourselves a one by there. So let's get moving, shall we?
That kind of attention to detail is always appreciated.
Yeah.
All right, man, let's get moving.
All right, everybody. In the next part, we explore Drippy's world. So see you then.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you, everybody.